Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it chose to join me today as we chat with people around here. Last episode we talked to JFL, and also we talked to other people. Let's have a chat with Amiri, and there's a dog. Hello dog. Dog doesn't talk to us. A training mannequin. Can I actually train against the mannequin? Apparently not. Let's not bother with that. I also am trying to figure out where Valerie is, because I haven't seen her. She wasn't there, was it? I was looking elsewhere. Yeah, I haven't seen her. Let's see what Emery says. We're gonna talk? Emery utters a weary sigh. Alright, spill it. I'm listening. We're just talking. You don't like it? She shrugs several times, perhaps flexing her muscles, or maybe just filling in the silence, because apparently flexing her muscles makes a noise. I don't know. Depends what we're gonna talk about. If it's about monsters or swords or scars, I approve. That's good. And if you're gonna ask questions like why or what for and how, screw this. And she looks you over slowly, head to toe. Or you got even harder ones? Yeah, tell me about yourself. This simple question seems to puzzle Amiri. She scratches her head, then starts counting on her fingers. First, I'm a barbarian. I'm strong, and I grew up in the realm of the Mammoth Lands. Sorry, Mammoth Lords. I left my tribe, the Six Bears, and she looks thoughtfully at her four bent fingers and shrugs. And I like fights, she concludes, bending her thumb. What is it like to be a barbarian in the Six Bears tribe? Our people are big and strong. We can cut a monster in half with one swing. We can walk 3 days and nights with no rest. We can eat a whole fried oryx. I guess you had to do a lot of training to become as strong as you are. Training? No one freaking trained me. The boys of the Six Bears got the training. All I could do was watch. And her eyes gleam with anger. And you know what? They were still crap even after all that training because I kicked their butts hard. Animals, bandits, monsters all thought they were stronger than me. Idiots. And she spits on the ground. Because if you start a fight, you think you can win. You think you're stronger than your enemy. Emily raises her chin proudly. I defeated them all. See all the scars on my face? I think actually I can see the scars in her face. In their belly, there are a lot. And that's kind of more impressive than in the face, to be honest. Because if you have a scar in your belly, like a cut, it's because you got stabbed. And, yeah. I'm not... Well, we have magic, so maybe it's not as bad as just getting an infection and dying. What does the realm of the Mammoth Lords look like? Huge and freezing. No place for weaklings. And she narrows her eyes as if evaluating your ability to survive her homeland. Tribes hunt aurochs herds. Aurochs? Oh, no. Hunt auroch herds to survive. Aurochs are fast, so the tribe follows the herd for days, just not to die of hunger. If you're weak, you stay behind and die in the snow. Tribe cannot stop. Also, there are giants and mammoths. Sometimes demons come too. And the mastodons, and the saber-toothed tigers. You would survive, I think, for a few days. Why did you leave your tribe? Because they were assholes, all of them. Men were cowards and scoundrels, and women were scared like sheep. Emery rolls her bloodshot eyes in fury. Men there think no girl can be a fighter, because they are weak. They are afraid a woman can beat them. And females just nod. Go sew hides, cook meat, watch kids. That's what they always say. But I'm a warrior, dammit. I won't cook hides and watch meat. And she's already shouting, her fists clenched tightly. So this is a little bit of a departure from the barbarians you'd find in Dungeons and Dragons, and certainly, well, I guess not the barbarians in real life, the Vikings in real life, if they are at any point modeled in Vikings, that they have this sort of separation, this strict separation. Historically, that doesn't actually happen, at least in the northern people of Europe. I told them so. I went hunting with men, and what did I get? Still the same. You're a woman, you stay home. Even gave me a nickname, the Soft Chieftain. Like a warrior woman was a funny joke. Damn, I even went hunt those shit-faced frost giants, and she suddenly stops, breathing heavily, sweat beading on her forehead. After a moment, Amiri waves her hand awkwardly and forces herself to grin. Yeah, so I left. Cowards, scoundrels, and sissies they were. That's why. Well, You're rather rude, you know. Is she? Has she been rude? She hasn't been rude. Well, she talks loudly. Has she been rude in this conversation? Maybe before she was, but only if she said swear words, I guess. I don't think she did. Yeah. You're quite a good fighter. She jerks her head up. Quite good, huh? Compared to who? If I was a crappy male... Actually, compared to whom? But, you know, I'm not gonna correct her. If I was a crappy male, I'd fight better. Is that what you say? And she glares at you, eyes narrow. Or you say I could be better. Like, go get some training, Amory, right? Interesting. I don't think her line changes because, I'm a woman. Let's see. I meant exactly what I said. You're quite a good fighter. Don't raise your voice to me ever again. You are... That is interesting. I might go with that. How is that lawful neutral? That's not... How is that even? Okay. I get that the neutrals are tricky. The neutrals are more tricky, but... sure. Then I still haven't disabled that. Anyway, I will. I will just now. You're very good in a fight. You're an excellent warrior. I've just given you a compliment. That's all. That sounds good. And also, it was chaotic, which is... I think I'm gonna prefer chaotic over the good and evil alignment. Because that does sound a little bit more chaotic than the other one. The other one kind of was a little bit lawful, I guess. For several moments... Actually, what was the... Chaotic good. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, for several more seconds, Amiri continues to glare at your face with suspicion, and then all of a sudden, she mellows. True. I fight good. That's what I do best. Thanks for telling me. Let's talk something else. So, why did you leave your tribe, and what's the story about the frost giants? I told you already. They were assholes. They treat women like sheep, not fighters. As for giants, I'll tell you later. Someday. Maybe. Well, that's a formidable sword. But it's not just a simple weapon, is it? You bet it's not simple. Check out how big it is. And she proudly raises the blade, and you notice that even though Amiri is extremely strong, she still has difficulty wielding such a large sword. Which tells me absolutely nothing, because these swords are physically impossible to exist. And also, it's not about strength, it's about weight. Because she could have all the strength in the world, infinite strength in fact, all she would manage to do with a sword like this is flap herself around as the sword stood still, buried on the floor, as it would be, because surface tension is a thing. I guess, depends on how you lay the sword on the floor. But I'll rant about that later. This sword belonged to a real blasted frost giant. See? That's about weight. Not that frost giants would be able to wield the sword either. They might have a bit of an easier time, but they probably wouldn't have an easy time, and probably wouldn't be able to use it as a sword. Maybe as a battering ram. I killed the beast and took this looker for myself. Fits me perfect. My damn triumph. Amiri's eyes flash with menace as if she's changing or challenging some invisible enemy to try taking away her trophy. That's an interesting phrasing. I don't need your help. No. Thanks for talking to me. Let's talk later. Talking. When will we do some monster killing instead? She sighs and turns away as she continues. Yeah. So a sword like this, there's a big problem. A sword like this would probably... No, actually, it doesn't look too terrible. It would still probably weigh about 50 kilograms, which would mean that... Let's say that she weighs 100 kilograms, which is probably conservative, depends on how much muscle she has, and fat, of course. She should have probably a bunch of fat, considering she lived with mammoths, probably snowy places. But she is just twice the weight of the sword, which means that, well, yeah, she's gonna be able to control the sword, but you see what she's doing? That swinging? She would need to be able to stop the swinging, because the swinging goes over. This one is a little bit easier, but when she pulls it back, like, she's gonna have 50 kilograms on her back, she's gonna topple over. She just topples over. And then pulling the sword from the floor? Nah, that wouldn't work. Look at them because of the way levers work, you see? Basically, the farther away the weight is, it's not the center of gravity, although you can do that calculation as well as a simplification, but the further away the weight, any weight in the sword is, so if you imagine you have this bit at the top here is like 20 kilograms, it's over there. She's bringing it up. Try picking up 20 kilograms on the top of a broom, for example. The broom probably can take it. You won't be able to pick it up, though. with a grip like that, mind you. A Warhammer is bad enough, and Warhammers weigh... No, not Warhammer, sorry. Warhammers are actually relatively light. They're probably like 4 kilograms, 3 kilograms. There's some that are even lighter. But, well, depends if they're piercing. But mauls, they are pretty heavy. They weigh like 10 kilograms. And they're usable, like, with 2 hands. But not with 2 hands at the bottom of your thing. Do I have... Yeah. Not with 2 hands at the bottom here, at the grip. They're used with 1 hand over there and another hand over here. Or over there, even. And actually, for picking it up, you'll pull 1 hand over here. So you're going to be able to pick up the 10 kilograms without any downside of it being too far away from your hand. That thing, impossible. That wouldn't work. Because that 50 kilograms that thing probably weighs, because remember, steel is really heavy. And mauls usually are made of wood, as it is anyway. Yeah, so that wouldn't work, even with the 50 kilograms. Where is... Now with the rent over, where is... I forgot her name. Her. Valerie. I've said her name before. Where is she? There's a thing there. Interesting. No, there's nothing here. Oh, what? My icon is broken. My mouse cursor. Yeah.
Becomes distance.
My mouse cursor was sort of broken. Okay, moving on. Oh, that thing is a thing. Q and E are... Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. I was gonna rotate... I pressed Q and E to rotate the camera, but that doesn't happen over here. So I don't know where Valerie is. She might be outside. Let's go inside and just make sure she's not here. That is so... We do need to go outside anyway, or go out away. But we're really injured. Should be able to heal, though. I think. Nah, maybe not, actually. I don't have any healers. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? I have money. Let's get a healer. Dang it. What am I doing here? Hi. Hello. Hello, Honorial. Let me, I want to know... No, I don't. I want experienced fighters. This will cost you 2,000 gold pieces. Yes, please. And what... Oh, we're making a character. We're making a character. Well, let's go with Matthew Mercer over here. Maybe. I mean, that sounds good. No, the problem is I want a cleric. So that's not very cleric-y. Let's see. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's so cool. I hadn't seen the boots. That's really cool. What do we have over here? Uh-huh. What's that? Is that an orc? Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I will go with that. There's more portraits, but I will go with that. This guy I don't like. He's... I don't know. He's looking like weird. I don't like it. Oh, it comes already pre-equipped. That's fantastic. I love it. Okay, so, yeah, everything is good. Nasimar. Are humans with a significant amount of celestial or other good outsider blood in their ancestry. Outsider here probably means astral entities. The outsider from the outside this place, I suppose. So I'm not gonna mess with anything because I think they come already pre-equipped or pre-prepared. We got heritage over here. They don't know exactly where the celestial powers come from. Some, however, possess more unique traits and abilities inherited from their supernal forebears. Is that supernatural? Is that what's supposed to be? Yeah, that doesn't say. Light Hallow, +2 circumstance bonus on saving throws against becoming blinded or dazed. And also have acid resistance 5, cold resistance 5, and electricity resistance 5. That is a weird way of saying it, but I suppose that's technically correct or understandable at the very least. My words today, I'm so sorry. I swear I haven't been drinking. We could bring this sound a little bit higher because I was just the horses. So, let's get a Divine Caster over here. More than capable of upholding the honor of their deities in battle, clerics often prove stalwart and capable combatants. Their true strength lies in their capability of to draw upon the power of their deities, whether to increase their own and their allies' prowess in battle, to vex their foes with divine magic, or to lend healing. That's exactly what I needed to heal, or to hear. We got this. What exactly happens? We got things in here. Okay, so... the main selection. Does it not happen to everyone? No, it does. Why is it twice? Interesting. Cleric proficiencies, deity selection, detect magic. A crusader, ready to stand guard over a religious holy place, to be swift, avenging arm against those who resist its truth. Unlike crusaders or paladins who charge headlong into battle in the name of their patron deities, herald callers are adept at calling powerful outsiders to aid their brethren in battle. That sounds lovely, and I want that. And also that might be a class or a race-specific class. Eschewing, I love that word, physical armor for protection via the strength of his faith. An ecclesithurge, that's interesting, because those two words come from the same place. Well, not the same place, but they do mean some similar things. Focus, because it's like the school of school. It's not quite. Ecclesi means church, but it's anyway. Focuses on the miracles this deity bestows and on the breath of that deity's dominions. I'll go with that. Thank you very much. And also, yeah, that's good. So let's see. We have heritage. So we have one of each, right? That's what happens, right? Yeah. Okay. So heritage. +2 racial bonus to wisdom and charisma, and a +2. I do want charisma, or is it wisdom? It's wisdom. Sorry, hiccup. For turn undead and things. Racial bonus on diplomacy and perception checks, and can use searing light once per day. That sounds lovely. Angel skin +2 strength and charisma, +2 racial bonus to lore, and use magic device checks that can use lesser restoration spell once per day. That's actually really nice, and I want that. Although the wisdom is nice. If I can get another wisdom over here. This gets intelligent and charisma, racial bonus on lore, religion, and knowledge arcana. And burning arc spell once per day. That's once per rest. It's not really once per day. Have +2 racial bonus to constitution and charisma, 2 racial bonus on lore, nature, and perception, and summon nature's ally level 3 spell once per day. That's pretty nice. A lawbringer over here. I don't want that. I'm gonna go with the true neutral one. So it doesn't fit my character too well. +2 dexterity and charisma, racial check of perception, persuasion, and mobility checks. Can use glitter dust once per day, which is nice to impede invisibility. +2 bonus to dexterity and wisdom. That sounds good. And a +2 racial bonus on mobility and athletics. Checks per day can use the invisibility spell once per day, but that invisibility spell is to the caster. So I do want the angel skin. Because yes. And then Asmodeus, we're gonna read about the gods. Look at that. I'm gonna go through them. You can pause if you want to. Yeah. So I'll just go through them. There's a lot of them. I'll go through them and then I'll make a choice, because I'm not looking right now at the right side. I'm just looking to see if I'm hovering over. There's so many. Well, there it is. Okay, now I want true neutral. Neutral, evil, neutral. Okay, so we got somebody over here. Favorite weapon, light crossbow. Domains, earth, law, nobility, protection, and travel. That sounds good. We have neutral over here. Chaos, charm, knowledge, luck, and trickery for a rapier. That is interesting. Calistria. That sounds pretty interesting. Neutral, good over here. It's weird that we have a semicolon over there, just in the middle of nowhere. Let's see. Neutral over here. Chaos, destruction, glory, strength, and war for a great sword. That sounds like a fun god right there. Air, animal, plant, water, and weather for a trident. This over here we got chaos, darkness, destruction, and madness for a heavy flail. Those didn't sound like very nice gods, mind you. Healing, knowledge, law, rune, and strength for unarmed strike. Are we gonna have a monk? We're gonna have a monk, ladies and gentlemen, and that is good, because I think we can't wear armors, and I have bracers for that already, unless I sold them, which I hope I don't, or I haven't, but we'll see. So over here we're gonna select our channel energy, channel negative energy, and channel positive energy. Now we've seen Lindsay that she has one of these, and an evil cleric or neutral cleric who worships an evil deity. That's interesting. Channels negative energy and can choose to deal damage to living creatures or heal undead creatures. I'm gonna go with a positive energy because that just is bad. Oh no, but then again we do have an undead. Channeling energy causes a burst that either heals all living creatures or damages all undead creatures in a 30-foot radius centered on the cleric. The amount of damage dealt or healed is equal to 1d6 points of damage plus 1d6 points of damage for every 2 cleric levels beyond thing. What I'm upset with, I'm gonna go with that negative energy, and I hope this doesn't damage my friends. If I want to do well, my party members, they're not really my friends yet. So if I want to be capable of turning undead, that sounds pretty decent. Healing domain required. Healing domain. Your touch staves off pain and death. Sounds pretty good. Knowledge domain, law domain, rune domain, strength domain. And that is the green one, isn't it? Well, I guess it's not recommended. It doesn't show anywhere that it's recommended, but that's where we're going because we want a healer. Let's see. Lore, knowledge arcana, persuasion. Not persuasion. Let's go with these. I don't need her to persuade anybody. And she also has one of these things. What is it called? Oh, maybe it's part of the... Nah, it's part of the little thing. That's really cool. I like this a lot. It's fantastic. Oh, cool. We have things over here. Okay, so wisdom is the only thing that is required. And we are leveling up. We're probably going to go to 7 or 17. And then we'll see how things go. So charisma. What is charisma required? Enables you to use magic devices, influence others, channel DCs for clerics and paladins attempting to harm undead foes. That sounds very important. Let's see. So I could go up to 16 for balance. Intelligence over here. Intelligence modifiers affect knowledge checks. Characters gain at least 1 skill point. That's for skills. I will keep it where it is. Constitution, I'll keep it where it is. I'll lower I'll lower strength and then bring dexterity up. Now, dexterity is really very important. I can't bring that up anymore. I could if I did this, but it's... Do I lower constitution? But if I do that... What's my score? Maybe there's no score. Maybe there's no score. In Dungeons & Dragons, there's like a score. I like it. I'll go with that. A little bit less constitution. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go with a little bit less strength. It's not good for rapiers, though. Because that's what she's using. No, she's using unarmed. It's not good either. I do want dexterity, though. Okay, I'll have to lower intelligence, because that's not necessary. And I'll go with strength up here. Let's go with those. Yeah, that's pretty good. So she's a healer monk. And we can't do too much. There it is. Fantastic. That's pretty in class, in character as well. I like it. So, point blank shot, selective channel. Whether you channel positive energy to heal the living or channel negative energy to heal the undead, you do not affect enemies. When you channel positive, what? Why do you? Oh, but I want to affect enemies. When you channel, oh no, wait, but when you channel positive energy to damage undead or channel negative energy to damage living, you do not affect allies. I think that's nice, but I'm not really sure that sounds good because because I do want to affect allies when it's, maybe I'm misreading that, but I'll say that is good. Yes. And also spell focus. What actually does it do? Adds +1 difficulty class to all saving throws against the spells from the school of magic you select. That's pretty awesome. It's unfortunately for a single school of magic. So let's see. Oh.
Let's shred them.
I don't know what it was. Why it wasn't loading. I still don't know.
All I see is blackness.
That's what I'm gonna go with. Oh, your name. I'm so sorry. Her name is gonna be, I didn't think of that. Hagari. Sounds good. It's vaguely oriental. She does have one of those slippers. And it's also, I think it's pretty. He's gonna be neutral. So she basically doesn't bother me, hopefully. I don't think these would bother me. But that, you know, these companions would bother me. And that's that. Unless I missed something? I don't think so. Great. Fantastic. I'll see you later. Now I'm broke. Fucking. No, I need to leave. Hopefully there are no...
Step.
Yeah. That might be the reason why it didn't give me the voices, because I have the barks disabled. The bark is a technical term for strategy games. And I have no idea what Valerie is. What a weird thing. Anyway, we're leaving. We need to go. And yeah. Oh, she has leveled up. That's fantastic. Okay, get in. Get in. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Accept. So I should be able to talk to Valerie out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if there's a button down here that that gives me that possibility. So we have something over here, Fangberry Cave. That's where I need to go. That sounds great to me. I can't. Oh, I can control the map. I can't drag and drop. Oh, middle click does. Okay, drag and drop for not really drag and drop. It's not what it's called. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just drag. Yeah, with middle click. Because as you can tell, like I'm not sure what I'm dragging right now. But we're good. We're not going back. We can't go north, so it seems pretty simple. I need to level you up, and I can level you up from here. This is fantastic. Now let's go with the cleric. Let's go with the next. Let's see. We don't have any new over here. We do have news over here, so we'll go with those. She gains... I'm sure she's gaining things. Base attack +1 strength. Is that... That's the attack bonus. So is that the damage bonus? I'm sure. Those just things. And that's complete. Thank you. Okay, so now we could sort of hang out over here. Can I enter? There's... We can go in there. But we have a time. We have to hurry. Group manager. Camp. Okay. Let's go south. Oh, random encounter. And that's one of those things. There is someone on the road, and he doesn't even let me click OK. Why is that? Come on, game. Come on. People say that this game has a few bugs. I've seen... Oh, it's friends. I've seen some. And yeah, they need to be patched. But that over there, I don't know if it's a bug, but hopefully it will be patched. I want to read what that is. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks at you, his eyes widen, and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather. Invisible fog creeping out of the woods soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this, old man, says Amiri. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. Move along, old man. We give no alms, says Jethal. Who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus! But that wouldn't help with the fog. Now, Remus is one of the two mythical founders. Well, I guess say mythical. It's also part of the religion. Or maybe it isn't. Of the Roman religion? I don't know. Well, it's still, you know, myths and all that, of course. But Remus is one of the founders of Rome, I believe. Remus and... I don't remember the other one. I just remember Remus because that's also a brand of drum skins. Anyway, what are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. Yeah, the fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever, he says. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. Invisible fog. Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. Let's see. I think these are options here. I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. Do you mean Tartusio? Because that is what I would think. But to be honest, I think he might... Actually, when he says your rival wastes no time, I thought he was the Stag Lord. But it makes no sense that it would be the Stag Lord. That's not my rival, that's my enemy, right? Do you mean Tartusio? The old man tugs his beard again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Beside him are those who could stand against him, and might yet still. Yeah, hopefully so, at least Lindsay. What power is he searching for? Someone else's. Old, but forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy, and now gives death. Can you tell me where he is now? He's in an old tomb, south of the trading post. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The old man nods. How do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually, but you can choose what they... But can you choose what they see? Well, I shouldn't linger. Bye. The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, binded with the claimer shall it be. Binded, merged, joined by unbreakable ties, claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. Bye, Remus. You and your freckled, wrinkly hands. Okay, now you
want?
I don't want anything. I do want. So you need to heal yourself. Inflict. No, you don't. Shut up. Now you need to heal people. Let's see. So one of the. Oh, by the way, somebody told me in the comments that if you right-click, this means that it's the auto attack. So, like for example, the charge would be my normal primary attack, which I don't want to have, but spellcasters might have an easier time. Like, well, we don't have spellcasters in here. Let's see. Let's see what she has. She has Bless, which adds +1 to morale bonus on attack rolls and on saving throws. That's basically the Bless from Dungeons and Dragons. We got Shield of Faith, which scans a +2 bonus to armor class and an additional +1 bonus for every 6 levels up to my maximum of +5. That's pretty good. Charge, Restoration Lesser. Dispels any magical effects, reducing the subject's ability scores. One of the subject's ability scores, or cures 1d4 points of temporary ability damage to one of the subject's ability scores. It also eliminates any fatigue suffered by the character. It does not restore permanent ability drain, which sounds terrible, and vampires do that. So we should experiment with these things. Let's save. Let's see what we can do here. Rebuke death one friendly creature within touch range. No. You can touch a living creature as a standard action. That's a standard action, but it is a level 0. Why do I have a... No, I have a maximum. Healing it for 1d4 points of damage, +1 for every 2 cleric levels you possess, which sounds basically 2, we got 1d4 +1 right now, I suppose. You can only use this ability on a creature that is below 0 hit points. That's why it's called Rebuke Death. Treat Affliction. To treat an affliction means to end a single diseased or poisoned, means to tend to a single diseased or poisoned character. Make a lore check for religion. If your check exceeds the DC of the affliction is removed. You can treat each character only once per day. That sounds good. And we're gonna need to heal. So you're gonna go away. I'm so sorry. And hurry up.
Let us not hesitate.
So we have negative energy, negative energy. She doesn't have heals, does she? She doesn't have heals. Did I... What are these? Resistance? Light? The spell causes a touch party to glow light. No. That's interesting, but I don't want that. Virtue. Tiny surge of life, granting 1 temporary hit point. That's not good. Gains 1 competence point in a single attack row. Light Halo. There might be things in here. Lesser Restoration does not heal. And then these... Yeah, I shouldn't have chosen how I did her. There's a Cure Light Wounds. She actually, I didn't look at her. She has a light mace. She's not, yeah, I need her to punch. Actually, what is the damage right now? 3d8? Or 3 to 8? That's not quite how it is. 3 to 5. And of course, attack rating is the same, critical is the same. I'll stick with this. It doesn't, there's no reason she doesn't get trained or anything. Armor class, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna need to sleep or something. Let's, that was stupid of me. That was stupid of me, that I did the way I did it. Yeah. Okay, so you're centered over here. You're right there. You're right here. You're right there. And you can stay back here. You can stay pretty close. Okay. Good stuff. Let's go.
Time becomes distant.
Unless I forgot somebody. Did I forget somebody? No, I didn't. Good. So, is this map pretty big? No, it's not. Let's just leave. Now, we do need to sleep, though. This, I don't want to heal it with potions. But I also don't know exactly how it's gonna go. We'll see. We'll see. And that guy goes away. He didn't actually die. Also, Ancient Tomb. That's where I need to go. But we're going there first. And I'm sure I'm gonna die. Let's take a detour here. Aha. So I can go up if I want to. On our way back, we're gonna do that. Do you want to enter the location? Yes, please. Okay. So, people in the comments tell me that they're being killed by simple enemies. And they mention kobolds, I think. They mentioned...
Time becomes distance.
They mentioned these guys, basically.
If I have
And the guys that we're about to fight, mind you. And I'm a little bit concerned with that. Ooh. Some small-sized enemies can cluster into swarms and act as a single entity. Sounds lovely. Such enemies are extremely dangerous. That doesn't then. They can't be defeated with simple weapons, however. They are vulnerable to acid flasks and alchemist fires. Spells with area of effect capabilities or spells that require an attack roll, like acid splash. You can also try to use torches as a last resort. I do have many. I do have one torch, but I'm not sure about the last resort thing.
step.
Can we please not do that? Also, are you slow? Did they kill one of the bunnies? Are we slow right now? I'm not a big fan of the thunder here, to be honest. Also don't want to camp in here. We have enemies. Monitor lizard. Now we fought
What's
these.
in wait for me?
We fought these, not that. We fought these in the alpha version of the game, I think. Oh man, okay. So you're gonna still stick together.
Shall we move?
No, you're gonna shoot, and then we're gonna see what happens. Oh no. You're not gonna do that. I forgot about that. Can I get that? Because I would love to get that. Can you do that? Oh, I selected the wrong character. Okay, that's the one. Okay.
Die!
Please do. I don't know if that shot... Okay, we're all in combat. Did that hit someone? No, it did not. Okay, let's attack that. Valerie. You're not... This is bad.
I'll survive.
Well,
I always survive.
hopefully you do. Also, why are you so far up ahead? Let's get the negative energy and see what happens. She shouldn't be at the front. That's good. That does a lot of damage. I like it.
Tear them apart!
Please do. Oh, that was a miss. See what happens. I need to sleep anyway, so it's fine, I think. Okay. Why are you wearing a shield? What is wrong with you? Why is she wearing a shield? Did you notice? Did you see that? That was weird. Okay, we got some meat. Let's skin and get that. That sounds good. Now, why are we so slow? I think it's because of the weather. Let's explore. We have ourselves a little bit of money, a silver inkwell, and a purse. Apparently the Thunderers is just arriving where we are. Yeah, so... She has... Oh. We got a young deer over here. We might kill it. She has poison on her. Can I attack? Yes, I can. I don't get that. Oh, they're actually attacking us. Valerie? Ooh, okay, let's do spells here. Yeah, negative energy. That's a miss. Okay, that is pretty bad. I don't know who you're attacking. That's nice. Okay. AI is gonna take care of a lot of things. Nope, it's not activated. We got a kill already on our side. That's fine. That's a nice hit right there. And that's good. And of course the experience is important. There's no skin there. What is this? Goods. We have ourselves a pocket mirror. Cure light. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Onions and nuts. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna exploit the fact that they die, but don't really die. There's no downside to that, and that way I try to save some of my potions. So we got some bunnies, but we can't kill the bunnies, and we definitely need to go inside. We also are out of time for the day, and those look like spiders to me, even though they seem to have only 3 legs, which means they wouldn't be spiders. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.